Are sustainable investments always holding their promises? No, is the answer from industry watchers claiming that so-called greenwashing by financial services providers is on the rise. Is this really true? Let's find out together. We are in Geneva in today's edition of finance.swiss at the Lombard Odier Group, established over 225 years ago and solely owned by its managing partners. The bank has a strong investment conviction on sustainability. I'm meeting with the Deputy Head of Sustainability Research, Elise Beaufils, who is working at Lombard Odier Investment Managers, the institutional asset management business of the group. Elise Beaufils, thank you very much for receiving us.
Yes, with pleasure, Roman.
There are accusations of increasing greenwashing when it comes to sustainable investing offerings. What do you, as a researcher in sustainability, think of these accusations? Are they justified? And do they have an impact on the demand for sustainable investments?
I mean, it's really the burning topic at the moment, right? We're seeing more and more anti-greenwashing regulation coming up. We've got the UK, we've got EU, we've got Switzerland as well. But most of this regulation, they really focus on more transparency and better disclosure, which we welcome very much, right? But it's probably not enough in the sense that this regulation, they do not look into defining what makes a sustainable investment. At Lombard Odier, if we look into the economy with our framework, we'll find that there is only 26% of sustainable investment. Now, others might have much higher numbers, and that can lead indeed to greenwashing accusations.
So what criteria do you use in your sustainability research then?
So our sustainability research is split into two dimensions, or rather two questions, if you will. The first one, it's what I was just explaining, right? It's looking into what makes a company a sustainable investment. So is the company accelerating the transition? Is it significantly contributing? Is it aligned in the end? But then you have a second question that is quite different and needs to be distinct. You need to think if a company, as the transition unfolds, is going to face risk or opportunities. And it's very important to keep the two questions separate, because you can have very different answers to the alignment and to the opportunity question.
What are the most interesting sustainable investment opportunities in your view, and are there new asset classes to be considered by investors?
Look, we're currently working on a super exciting project at Lombard Odier. We're looking into a new asset class that is called nature-based solution. We know that nature is critical for the fight against climate change, but it's probably today the most underpriced asset class. And just to give you an idea, if you put a carbon price of $150 per ton, you would have to capitalize nature at roughly the same size as the real estate market. So in the end, we really could see an attractive investment case in acquiring monocultures, transforming them following agroforestry, regenerative farming practices, so that in the end, we can deliver net zero and nature-positive agricultural commodities.
How well positioned is the Swiss financial center as a whole, in your view, when it comes to sustainable investments?
Look, there's lots of initiatives in Switzerland. I can think of a few of them, right? You have Building Bridges, that I think is in its 5th year, that really has become an international milestone in accelerating sustainable finance. Then you also have federal initiatives. You have the Swiss Climate Scores that is pushing for more standardization in the climate reporting in investments. So I really think that the Swiss Financial Center is quite advanced in that space, and clearly the topic remains a top priority in Switzerland.
If we were sitting here in 5 years looking at statistics on sustainable investments, what would they show us?
So that's the $1 billion question, right, Roman? I don't know, but if I look back in time, 5 years ago, where sustainable investment was mostly looking into ESG business practices, whereas today we are looking into the business model, We are looking into new asset classes like natures. So clearly there has been an acceleration. I think it's going to keep on accelerating, and that sustainable investment is here to stay.
Elise Beaufils, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.